not seen it.
Mana I can see price not valuable, price not food. Except you have to go and do.
Never need to go price much. Anyhow, we tell them to try everything.
Yeah, yeah. Ready? 8. Let us all stand. As we commence the final rites for Mr. Sookdai Kissoondath. Let us go ahead with prayer. Om Shano Mitra Shanvaruna Shano Bhavat Varyama Shana Indro Brihaspati Shano Vishnu Rama Namo Brahmane Namaste Vaya Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Varishyami Ritam Varishyami Satyam Varishyami Sarvamavatu Sarvataravatu Avatu Mamavatu Vataram Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May you also bring me, friend of all, the fullness of all and control of the universe, be merciful unto us. May you, Almighty One, God of the universe and support of all, endow us with knowledge and power. May you, O omnipresent and omnipotent being, shower your blessings all around us. We bow unto most powerful and supreme being. You alone are the omniscient one who will deal within our hearts. We will call you and you alone the true one. Your will is truly revealed and the data will be obedient. We will be truthful in thought, word and deed. You are our shelter. May you protect us to study and contemplate your divine nature, to seek only the truth, so that our understanding will be firm in your will and never turn away from it. Your truth and righteousness, that is contrary to your will, is untruth and unrighteousness. May you gain shelter and protect us. O God, be merciful and grant this our prayer, for which we shall feel ever and ever grateful. Let there be peace in the upper regions, in the middle regions, and on earth. We all join in bhajan. आज सुलोकम की this is first bhajan on this side of the program. आज सुनो हम गीत विधाता गाए, प्यारे पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे, बहुत दिनों की सालियाँ जुदा होगी, गुमसुम आँखियों में आंसू आ रहे, वो दुखियारे पंछी बिछड़े गा रहे। आज सुनो हम गीत विदा का गा रहे, दुखियारे पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे। अलग अलग राहों पर चले दो प्राणी, निर्दय जग इन विश्व की नहीं जाने। आज पुराने सुख के दिन याद आ रहे, दुखियारे पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे। कोई मत पूछो साथे है जुदा होके गुमसुम आँखियों में आंसू आ रहे दो दुखियारे पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे आज सुनो हम गीत गाता गा रहे दो दुखियारे पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे। The gist of the bhajan is in the program, so I will not give you any translation. You can take your seats, please. As we now continue, correct? Om Vishwani Deva Savikar Durikani Parasuva Yatha Grantanyasuva Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatare Bhudasya Jata Pratireka Asi Saradhar Prithivi Vyaputeva Kasmai Devaya Havisha Videva Om Ya Atmana Valadaya Sya Vishwa Upasate Prashisha Yasya Deva Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityu Tasmai Devaya Havisha Videma Om Ya Pranato Nimishato Mahetvaita Hidraja Jagato Bhaguva Ya Ishe Asya Vipada Chatushpada Kasmai Devaya Havisha Videma Om Yena Dhyaruga Prithivi Charitha Yena Swastavitam Yena Nata Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimana Kasmai Devaya Havisha Videma Om Prajapati Natvadetanyanyo Vishwajatani Parita Bahuva Yakamasi Juhastano Astu Vayam Syama Patayorayina Om Sano Vadur Janita Savidhata Amani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amrita Manashana Triye Bhavana Jayanta Om Agni Naya Supachanayasman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vedvan Yoyo Jasma Juhuranameno Vishthante Namautim Videva O self-effulgent being, all holy and of all things, lead us to the path of goodness, to prosperity and knowledge, and keep us away from evil deeds. To achieve this end, may we always contemplate your divine nature and be always faithful.
Our pravachan this morning will be done by Pandit K. Saraswati.
Namaste, everybody. I want to mention a few things before I commence. I decided to come here last moment, yesterday evening, which was not expected me, and but certain things were bothering me, and I said, look, I made a great effort to be here. And one of the reasons is to see all my brothers and sisters, to meet for the, I don't know if I will meet them again another time, because the time, health and age is coming on very fast. And so I said, and I was very glad I started seeing certain people who I don't know if I will see them again. So I want to commence here with an open prayer. Om Shanno Mitra Shamvaruna Shanno Bhagatva Aryama Shanna Indro Vidaspati Shanno Vishnu Gurukrama Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadisyami Vitam Vadisyami Satyam Vadisyami Tanmam Avatu Tadvataram Avatu Mama Avatu Vaktaram. My dear brothers and sisters, whatever katha I will be doing, I will, in every item, I will have to be very brief, because it is not a time where I could expand on most of the items that I would like to speak on today. But one of the other main reasons why I came here today and it was bothering me, for two reasons. One is that when you have certain knowledge and you don't give it, you don't share it, because knowledge is spiritual wealth. And God is knowledge. So if you worship in God, you have to seek knowledge as well. Because God is all omnipotent, omniscient, all knowledge. So when you have knowledge, you have God with you. So that was bothering me, that if I did not come today and I did not share with you, then I would have taken all my knowledge to the grave, and that is a sin by itself. When you have material wealth and you don't share it, then that is a sin. When you have spiritual knowledge and you don't share it and you take it with you to the grave, then that is a sin also. So, my dear brothers and sisters, whatever knowledge, whatever wealth we have, in whatever form, let us make use of it, let us share it with all people, with who may be in need in one way or the other, and let us move forward. The second item why I came here today is that yesterday I was listening to the TV station, and a pundit was giving a discourse, and he was telling the audience that this is Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, this is a period of Kali Yuga. And in Kali Yuga, you only have to do one yajna and you will get salvation. And this bothered me a lot, because that is contrary to Vedic Sanatana Dharma. That is wrong teaching. It came to my mind that he is not only destroying Hinduism, but he is also destroying all Hindus as well, because that is false teaching. Vedic Sanatana Dharma is Sanatana Dharma, is eternal way of life, and that cannot change, that does not change, and it will never change. And Sanatana Vedic Dharma is not for Hindus only. Anything of God must be for all people, not for Hindus only, not for Christian or Muslims, must be for all people. And we are all brothers and sisters. and everybody must follow those truthful and righteous principles and make themselves pleasant and happy and prosperous. Today, we are observing here the passing away of a very dear one, a great mother. We refer to her passing away as death. But in truth, I want to tell you that nothing in this world dies. All living entities, anything that has life in this world does not die. And there are three eternal entities: God, soul, and matter. God was not born and God will not die. The soul was not born and was created and the soul will not die. This body is made up of matter. Matter was not created and matter would not come to an end. Matter is eternal. So, all our scriptures, all Vedic scriptures in particular, support the idea of rebirth. That when a person dies, as we may say, and remember that this death is temporary, it is just a passing through. When a person dies, after birth, there is rebirth, avagavan, life after death. But human existence depends on the law of karma. Before I was small, growing up, seeking knowledge, I never hear people stress on the word karma. They never talk about karma too much, but I have been doing research and reading all the time, and it has me confused that everything, every single part of human life depends on karma. Everything is karma. As I will show you a few items, a few references. The human birth is referred to as karma yoni. It is the field in which actions are supposed to be performed at all times. So we have human body today. This is the field for actions to be performed all the time. Only the human body, one has the power of discrimination. Only human being can discriminate. Animals cannot discriminate good from bad, right from wrong. Only human beings can discriminate, and human being is capable of doing good and bad. No other form of life can discriminate and think of good and bad. Yajurveda chapter 14 verse 2 says, Kurvane veha karmani jijivise satam sama. That the only way to attain salvation, the only way to attain true happiness is through the performance of good action without a break, ceaselessly. You see, like the sun and moon, they work ceaselessly, non-stop. They don't stop. They are always revolving. Eternally they will move like this. So too, we must perform good action in thought, word and deeds, ceaselessly, if we are to attain happiness and if we are to get salvation in this life. Action and that for the performance of good actions only, should we desire to live long and not otherwise. You know, most of us, we all pray, we all ask Pandit to bless us. We want to live long. But what we want to live long for? Just to eat, drink, marry, have a good time? No, but this body is not for that purpose. I'm not saying don't eat and drink and be merry, but the body is not for that purpose. This body is to purify the soul. The soul cannot act without the body, and the body is useless without a soul. The Vedas says, Om Dharmani Pratham Sasad Vakonsi Krenu Se Yasuryonim Pratama Vivesha. That person who has done good deeds in his past life, that person gets many good bodies by virtue of his good action. But that person who has done evil deeds does not even get human bodies and is born into the bodies of animals, etc., and has to suffer many pain. So if you don't do good karma, you will not get human body. You have to do above 50% to get human body. 50% will give you a body, human body, where you have pain and suffering. So we don't want that. We want good, human, healthy body. So we must perform good karma and we must pass the mark 50. We must go above 75, 80, 90. If you are perfect, you were not born here. You will get salvation and you will not come back in human form. But we know that we are not perfect. So we will come back. But let us do good karma, do as much as we could so that we will get good human bodies. And then if you don't born human, you're born in animal bodies. You could born in any form of animal feet, bodies. But Maharishi Swami Dayanand Saraswati Ji, he has cautioned us. He has told us that performing karma alone will not give you, it will not bear fruit. If you just do karma, it will not bear fruit. You have to do karma with the blessings of God. If you don't do it with God in mind and with God's, with His knowledge and His thinking of Him and asking and pleading with Him, then you don't get the fruit of action. And vice versa. If God cannot bless you without performing good action. So your karma, your action will not bear fruit without God's blessing. And God cannot bless you if you do not perform good karma. So it goes both ways. So if you want God blessing, my dear brothers and sisters, you must perform good karma, or good action in thought, words and deeds, all the time, ceaselessly, without a break. In Chandogya Upanishad, chapter 8, Mantra 1-2 says, at death the soul is disembodied. At death, what happens? The soul doesn't die, it just disembodied. The soul departs from the body. And that in this state, the soul, when the soul departs from the body, the soul is able to see, the soul is able to hear, move about without senses, etc. But the soul cannot perform any action, good or bad, because it doesn't have a body. So if you want this to promote the soul, the health and wealth and purity of the soul, then you must do it while you are alive, while you have health, strength in your body. The Vedas says that as soon as the soul leaves the body and it comes in contact with the atmosphere, it does not remember its past anymore. After death, the soul does not remember its immediate or extended family, or relatives, or friends. Acharya Yashtamuni explained in his Nirukta, in the Brahman Granth, he wrote the Brahman Granth, and he says, Jatasya Vayuna Sprishtona Smarate Janma Marne Antecha Shubha Shubham Karma. That the soul, just at the time of death, as soon as it leaves the body, it comes in contact with the atmosphere. It does not remember its previous birth or death. So much so that in the end it also forgets all its relatives and all its good and bad actions. So when the soul leaves the body and it goes into the atmospheric region, it does not forget everything. Manu Maharaj tells us in Manu Smriti that the soul has a causal body. The soul of ours has a causal body. And that all our thoughts, whatever we think about, we're thinking, all our thoughts, all our utterances, whatever we speak in our lifetime, and all our actions, all these, the thoughts, words and deeds, they all cast their impression on the causal body, which migrates, and this causal body migrates with the soul onto the next birth. So when you die and you move on to the next birth, whatever birth you take, the causal body go with it, and all the recordings of what you have done in thought, what you have thought of, what you have done, all go with the birth, and they give guidance to the soul. All our modes of behavior, impulses, instinct, perceptions, all spring out of the causal body. Thus, a person selects his own parents, his own relatives, friends, his community and country in which he lives. So you see, through our karma, through our past actions, we have been planning and molding and seeking what we will reap in the next, or what we will become in the next, in the hereafter. Just before death, all the senses, the mind, the brain, etc., they stop functioning. And they gather around the soul as if to say goodbye. So all our senses, minds, brains, thoughts, everything, they gather around the soul at the time of death as if to say goodbye. In a vista of vision, the soul gets a preview of where it will go after birth. So in that vista, just after you die, there is a vision come in front of you, and the soul is able to see and realize where it will be going from here onwards. At this moment, the person who sees this, or the soul who sees this, they get scared, they get frightened. Only the soul will see it, you will not see it, and at that time it is too late. You cannot do anything. You cannot beg. God does not forgive. God don't. You don't get forgiveness or say, oh, sorry would not help. When the soul leaves the body, it goes to the region known as Yamlaya, or the atmospheric region. Yamlaya is the atmospheric region. So the soul goes into that region when it lives here. The atmospheric region which exists in space, or in Akash. When the soul goes to Yamlo, when it goes to Yamlo, what happens to the soul then? After the soul goes to the atmospheric region, the Lord of Justice, Dharmaraj, the law of cause and effect, the law of karma, which is God as well, Dharmaraj, sends the soul to a body suited according to its merit and action. So according to all the accumulation of all that you have done from birth to death and thought, words and deeds, all this was recorded, and according to those recording, God will send that soul to a body suitable according to its merit. Without any mistake, each soul attains the body, the appropriate body, parents, relatives, friends, and go to the country that is has chosen through its karma. My brothers and sisters, there is a natural law of change. One minute. There is a natural law of change. Everything in this universe changes all the time. Every moment, every cell in our body, millions of cells in our body changes every moment. Everything changes. The sun, the moon, all revolves in its orbits. They keep changing all the time. So let us all not be stubborn. If everything in this world changes and there's a law of change, then we must also change. Let us all not be stubborn. Let us change our ways and habits. Let us change our lives at this very moment. It is never too late to change. Change right now. Change this very moment. So let us all change. If you want to make I'm telling you this, that from birth to death, all that what you have been thinking, all that you have told people, all that you have spoken, all that you have done, all these are recorded, and all this is going to direct the soul. So if you were doing wrong things, you were thinking bad, then please change, and it is never too late to change. You can change now, right here, and improve your life. Reshape and redesign your future life. The blessing will be yours. God has given mankind. While God don't interfere and God don't feel sorry and He don't love one more than the other, He don't hate anybody. God has given this soul Purna Swaraj. God has given this soul total freedom to act as it wants, do what you want. Even God cannot do what He wants. I'm telling you this. God cannot break the law. God cannot do what He wants. But human being, God Purna Swaraj, they can do what they want. They can break the law. They can do bad, they can do good. They can curse God if they want. They have that. God has given them that. But God don't feel sorry after you have done those actions, after you have done the good things, after you have done the bad things, then you have to pay for your deeds. You will be blessed for the good things you do. You will be punished for all the wrong things that you do. God is the law Himself. He makes sure that you receive the blessing. His duty is to make sure that if you do good, you must get the blessing. No, you cannot get away from that. And if you do evil action, then you will have to be punished. There is no two way about it. They say sorry would not help, and there is nothing like forgiveness. According to Vedic Dharma, when a person dies, you can commit or do things for the soul. You cannot do anything for the soul. When a person dies, you cannot do anything for that soul. That soul has to do its karma when it is in a body. God takes charge of it. So when a person dies and the soul leaves the body, you cannot do nothing for the soul. You can no prayer. No pandit could recite, no holy man could recite a prayer and say that is for the soul and that will help the soul. That cannot help the soul. The soul has to perform its action while it in the body, while it has health well and it has the knowledge. And the soul has to perform its karma for itself, by itself. So you cannot help that soul. The only time when the soul is in the body, you have the knowledge, you can advise, you can teach the soul. The soul duty is to whether he wish or he does not wish to follow the rules and promote its life. The soul cannot help itself while it is in the body. The soul can only help itself while it is in the body. After the body is cremated, the ashes has to be thrown away into running water, anywhere in a river or in the sea. Throw it in running water. I'm not going too long here, but if you want it, don't take too long. But whatever I've done is katha on the soul itself. You see, observe, most of the thing I'm saying is on karma. I based stressing on karma. And I came here today because I had certain knowledge, I did research, and I wanted all my brothers and sisters to start changing their life, making it better for themselves. Only you can bless yourself. God cannot bless you. God can make sure you get the blessing when you perform the karma, but you have to perform the karma. God cannot do it for you. So change now, start doing those actions. In thought, words and deeds. God is omniscient. He is knowledge. Seek God, seek knowledge. Do not remain ignorant. As I told you, do not remain in ignorance. As I told you before when I started, that I heard this caused by this Pandit in the TV, and I'm Hindu, and that affected me. I was not coming here today. I wish I wouldn't be able to come. But when I was few things that forced me to come here today. This Pandit said that in Kali you will do 1 year and you will get salvation. Now Kali has 432,000 years to go, and only 5,000 years have gone in Kali. So we have 400 and something thousand years to go in Kali. So we have plenty of suffering. And in Kali only those people who have done evil karma, bad karma, they go in Kali and they have to undergo this suffering. And this undergoing this suffering is the crossing of the Vaiterni. I'm not going to talk about Garuda Purana now, although I have read it and I know about it. The Vaiterni Nadi and Garuda Purana is something else. But in Vedic Sanatana Dharma, this Vaiterni Nadi is the ocean of misery that we have brought from the past land, and we have to cross that ocean by suffering or reaping the fruit of action. No way else to pass it. But while we are suffering and reaping the fruit of those past action, let us start preparing the way for the next life. Let us purify the soul. Let us do good action in thought, words, and deed. And let us make our lives better. And so that in future, in next birth, we will be able to reap a better life, where we will born, better home, better place, under better conditions. So my dear brothers and sisters, I will close there at this point, and you will understand the reason why I come here, to worrying me, that when you have certain knowledge, because I do research every day, and everybody, I know everybody, and all my brothers and sisters don't have the whatever necessary to seek this knowledge, and they will never get it. And these pandits, a lot of pandits would not know it, and they will not give it, and they will think they do. Like what I hear pandits say that whatever he is telling you is based on Vedic Sanatana Dharma. I want to tell you that is wrong. Gita has a few mantras in Vedic Dharma. The Christians have few mantras, but they are not Vedas. Vedas are books of true knowledge, completely 100% truth. And all the other scriptures were interpolated, fabricated, made up by most of our learned men when this Kali Yuga started, this period of Kali Yuga started. And they are fooling us. We have to suffer for it. When you're following, if you don't seek knowledge, and you don't seek God, and you don't seek knowledge, then you will remain in ignorance, and you will suffer the consequences. Thank you for it.
Thank you, Panditji. We now join in a bhajan, the second of the bhajan inside of the Brahman of the house to Arjuna. I will not UN translation assisted and gives program to you. Please stand and we join one another.
The wheel of this universe keep turning on and on like this. It's cyclically eternal, non-ending. My dear brothers and sisters, I forget before I close my discourse, I wanted to welcome Bhai Chandish Sharmaji, welcome Kabirji to this audience.
In a program, we have used instead of the UAE, we do the Brahma Sutra, and the family will put flowers while these mantras are being chanted.
नमस्ते सते जगत कारणाय नमस्ते चिते सर्वलोकाश्रयाय नमो द्वैततर्वयमुक्तिप्रदाय नमो ब्रह्मणे व्यापिने शाश्वताय त्वमेकं शरण्यं त्वमेकं वरेण्यं त्वमेकं जगत्पालकं स्वप्रकाशम् त्वमेकं जगत्कर्तृपात्रे पहर्त्रे त्वमेकं परं निश्चलं निर्विकल्पम् भयानां भयं भीषणं भीषणानां गतिः प्राणिनं पावनं पावनानां महोचैपदानां नियन्त्रे त्वमेकं परेषां परं रक्षणं रक्षणानाम् वयं त्वां स्मरामो वयं त्वां भजामो वयं त्वां जगत्साक्षिरूपं नमामः सदेकं निधानां निरालम्भधीशां भवाम्भोधिपोतं शरण्यं व्रजामः न तस्य कश्चित् पतिरस्ति लोके न चेष्टिता नैव च तस्य लिङ्गं सकारणमकारणाधिपाधिपो न चास्य कश्चित् जनिता न चाधिपा तमेश्वराणां परममहेश्वरं तं देवतानां परमं देवतं पतिं पतीनां परमं परस्तान् विधामदेवा भुवनेश्वमेध्याम्. For those of you who would like to feel respect and would like to place the flower, the family has some here. You can come and do so at this time. Tvamekam Sharanyam Tvamekam Varenyam Tvamekam Param Rakshanam Rakshananam Tvamekam Jagatkatripatre Praharde Tvamekam Param Nishkalam Nirvikalpam भयानां भयभीषणं भीषणानां गतिप्राणिनं पावनं पावनानां
कस्य कश्चित् पतिरस्ति लोके न चेष्टितानैव च तस्य लिङ्गम् सकारणमकारणाधिपाधिपो न चास्य कश्चित् तनिकानचाधिपा तमेश्वराणां परममहेश्वरं तं देवतानां परमं देवतं पतिं पतीनां परमं परस्तात् विधामदेवा भुवनेश्वमेज्ञा सहायक स्वामी सखा तुम्हारी कनाथ हमारे हो जिनके कछुआर आधार नहीं इनके तुम्हारी रखवारे हो स्वामी सखा तुम्हारी कना हमारे हो सब कांति सदा सुखदायक हो दुख जनहारे हो प्रतिपाल करो अतिशय करुणा और धारे हो भूल है हम ही तुमको तुम तो हमारी सुखिना विसारे हो उपकार को नहीं छिन जो बेसतारे हो ये तुम्हारू सहायक स्वामी सखा तुम्हारी कनाथ हमारे हो महाराज महामहिमा तुम्हारी समझे बिरली बुढ़िवारे हो शुभ शांति के तन प्रेमन की मन मंदिर के उजियारे हो इस जीवन के तुम जीवन हो इन प्राणन के तुम प्यारे हो तुम सो प्रभु पाय प्रताप के अब रसहारे हो ये तुम्हारू सहायक स्वामी सखा तुम्हारी कनाथ हमारे हो।
I will now invite our former Member of Parliament, Dr. Chandra Sharmaji, to express condolences.
Namaste. so many of us have come to this funeral, it's truly being tribute to our good soul. We did it, all of us have known for many, many years, from the love and respect. But when we see up on the chair, tells us of our good deeds, the Karuna that we spoke about earlier. When they became of our fraud, and I was Lord, that's what I came up to. Last several very nice conversations before the battle of the war. Last time I was here, he insisted that I need to do that spoke very much about you. You have seen that come full circle. And that's what most of us want to have, some grandchildren. I think that's what we should have. Thank you, everyone, inshallah, for the different kind of love and joy in our life. We pray that God will continue to bless you all. Our Lord is like, whose friend perhaps will be love from another, will be friend of love. Over the years, this house has worked on us at least once a year. We should personally thank everyone to make sure we need and make sure we have the pass. That we have a lot of good God to receive our attention to the rest in this
Thank you very much, Panditji. I still have 4 minutes left. If anyone else wishes to express condolences, you may do so now.
Jai Sita Ram. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Jab chal maran niyara ho, aasha kadu kinara ho. Jab chal taraf niyara ho, aasha kadu kinara ho. और कोई न केवल हारा हो, तू ही मेरा पार करो. जय जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे.
Thank you very much. I still have a minute left. Anyone else? I thank you all very much for being so patient with us. As we prepare now to take the body out.
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ
We will now depart to the shore. Into this world of travel, one travels deeply, only through the matter, into though you believe in him, though you can't laugh. When we do take stuff for our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a Mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. I am here, Kira, or Jai will be here.
Swameva Mata Savita Swameva Swameva Bandhuja Sakha Swameva Swameva Vidya Dravidam Swameva Swameva Sarvam
Alright, so we're lifting. Lift. Right forward. Okay, two stand over here. Might need to come on this side. Om Somaya Swaha, Om Lotaya Swaha, Om Anumataye Swaha, Om Swargaya Lokaya Swaha, Om Suryam Chakshur Gachapumaya Vasa, Yam Chagacha Prithivim Chakravana, Apuva Gacha Yadi Chakra औषधेषु प्रतिष्ठा शरीराय स्वाहा ओम अजो भागस्तपसान्तं तपस्व केशोचिस्तपतु तप्त्यर्चि यास्तो शिवस्तान्मुजातवेद ताभिर्वहैनं सुकृतां लोकं स्वाहा ओम अवस्त्रजा पुनरग्ने पितृभ्यो यस्त आहुतश्चरति स्वधाभि आयुर्वसान उपवेतु शेष संगच्छतां तन्वजातवेद स्वाहा ओम अग्निर्वर्म परिभूय जयस्व सपूर्णश इव सामेन साच एत्वादृष्टुधरसा जर्निशानो तत्रे यक्षयन्ते भयङ्कराते स्वाहा ओम यम स्वमग्ने समन्हस तमुनिर्वपाय पुनः या वत्र रुहतु पाकर्वाव्यकश स्वाहा ओम प्राणेभ्यः साधिपतिभ्यः स्वाहा ओम पृथिव्यै स्वाहा ओम अग्नये स्वाहा ओम अंतरिक्षाय स्वाहा ओम वायवे स्वाहा ओम गीते स्वाहा ओम सूर्याय स्वाहा ओम दिव्य स्वाहा ओम चंद्राय स्वाहा ओम अद्य स्वाहा ओम वरुणाय स्वाहा ओम नाभ्याय स्वाहा ओम भुजाय स्वाहा ओम वाचे स्वाहा ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम चक्षुषे स्वाहा ओम चक्षुषे स्वाहा ओम श्रोत्राय स्वाहा ओम श्रोत्राय स्वाहा ओम सूर्यं चक्षुषा गच्छ वातमात्मा दिवं च गच्छ पृथिवीं च धर्मति को आगच्छ यदि तस्य तेन ओषधेषु प्रतिष्ठा शरीराय स्वाहा ओम सोमयेभ्यः पवते घृतम् एक उपासते येभ्यो मधु प्रदावति तांशी देवाभि गच्छतात् स्वाहा ओम ये चतुर्वरीत सातरीत जातरीत वृद्ध ऋषेन् तपस्वतो यम तपूजा अपि गच्छतात् स्वाहा ओम तपसा ये अनादृश्यास् तपसा ये स्वर्यायु तपो ये चक्षिरे महस्तांशी देवापि गच्छतात् स्वाहा ओम ये युज्यन्ते प्रधानेषु शुरासो धन्युतजा एवा सहस्रदक्षिणास्तांशी देवापि गच्छतात् स्वाहा ओम सर्वं परिपूर्णं स्वाहा ओम सर्वं परिपूर्णं स्वाहा ओम सर्वं परिपूर्णं स्वाहा
Right, take off off. Don't watch the foot because like you will be dripping, right? Step to the side, touch your fire, press the stick on top of the chest, step to the side, touch your fire, stick on top of the chest, step to the side. Put your hands together. Pull. शांति वनस्पतय शांतिर्विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेव ओम शांति शांति शांति
You know, long time I'm not sure what I'm doing.
No, from tomorrow. Nothing today after what he has done. Nothing after what he has done from tomorrow until next Friday.
Maybe I use that.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
tema khusus sama di sana. Hey, punya apa?
Because everyone, we just go and check the land. You want to